Alright, what's going on, guys? A video that I never thought that I would make, but it looks like it's not so obvious. How or what makes you 100% natural, or what are the things that take you away from being 100% natural? I've been reading some comments on Instagram that are mind-blowing, and some people are claiming natural even though they are very far from being natural, which are giving others false expectations. Alright, number one, if you took PEDs, anything, SARMs, testosterone, steroids, growth hormones, peptides, whatever, all right, a while ago, but now you decided to stop and become a natural, you can't claim that you're natural, because when you took those PEDs, basically, you had an advantage. You built muscle nuclei that will stay in your body forever, that will alter everything forever. It doesn't matter if it's 10 years ago and you stopped and you're going back. You can't claim that you're natural now because you use those to give you that advantage. And now people have false expectations seeing you at the gym, all right? I see a lot of that, people claiming 100, well, hey, I'm natural, but 4 or 5 years ago, they were abusing PEDs and they were doing competitions and this and that, and now they claim natural, and it just gives people false expectations. So you can't claim natural, you just can't. So that's just the reality of things. It's a good thing now you're deciding to go 100% natural and avoid PEDs, but unfortunately you cannot claim natural anymore. Number two, TRT, all right? TRT. A lot of people will say, well, my testosterone levels are low. Well, maybe they're low because you're super stressed, because you're not sleeping well, you're not eating well, you're eating junk food, you're not lifting weight. Why would you go and take testosterone just to increase that number? But in reality, the natural way of doing it is managing your sleep, your recovery, your stress, eating more, better, lifting weight. That's the real way, the natural way of doing it. Also, when you take TRT, your testosterone always stay at the same level, all right, which is the right, the quote-unquote the right level. But as a natural, that you're never there always. As a natural, it goes up and down, up and down. You slept well, it goes up. You slept wrong, it goes down. You ate well, it goes up. You didn't eat, it goes down. Your overtraining goes down. Your stress goes down. So as a natural, we don't have that always linear kind of testosterone line, but we're always up and down and up and down, and that's the natural way of doing it. Try sleeping 5 hours a day and go work out the next day. You'll feel drained. You feel like you have no energy because it's impact on your testosterone levels. But if you're taking TRT, nothing you'll do, the stress or the sleep or eating whatever, well, your testosterone level will always stay at that same line, that same number. And I don't know the numbers exactly, all right? If you realize I'm not the scientific that know all the numbers, I'm just giving you the logics of it, all right? So you'll always stay there. As a natural, it goes up and down and fluctuate, which is the natural way of doing it. And now you want to claim natural just because you took TRT and it's just the low dosage. It doesn't matter. Even if it's low dosage, it's not natural, all right? You have a big advantage. And look at the 40-year-old dude taking TRT, they're all jacked with veins coming out of everywhere. All right, they've been on it for maybe a year, 6 months, 2 years, and they're already jacked. I don't know if that's really natural, all right? I see 40-year-old that have trained all their life and 100% natural, no TRT, and they're not even as jacked as the guy that just took TRT a year ago and he never trained in his life, all right? The reality of things, if your testosterone levels drop after a certain age, that's nature, that's the cycle of life, accepted, and make sure that you're optimizing every other aspect of your life, which is your training, your recovery, your sleep, your nutrition, lift weight, all right? That's how it should be. Go with the cycle of life. I don't feel like it's normal for a 60-year-old dude having all those inflated pecs and all those veins coming out of everywhere, all right? It looks like a Barbie that is 70-year-old. It's the same thing as the ones that are 70-year-old and are doing plastic surgeries. That's how I see it, all right? So TRT, moving on. Once you were a kid, all right, you had maybe a disease or a medical condition that forced you to take medication that will boost your growth hormone and testosterone levels, all right? I used to have a friend that when he was younger, he had an organ issue. They gave him GH, all right? And now, last time I saw him was 3 years ago, but this guy was jacked. He was super strong. He basically trained 2-3 times a week. He was a bouncer, super jacked guy, super strong. And you know, one time I'm like, man, what's going on? I can't put a head on it. Like, you're such a beast and you barely train and you're just like barely eating. And he told me that he took that when he was younger, and of course it gave him an advantage. So yeah, he was forced, but it's not 100% natural. All right, fortunately for him, it helped him save his life and a lot of other benefits. But now we can't say, well, he can't say I'm 100% natural, because it's gonna give other people false expectations. All right, and he does have an advantage, but good for him because he didn't choose it, and he needed it to be healthy and grow, because otherwise I think he wouldn't have grown as much. I think even Messi took something similar. So moving on, yeah, natural, well, whatever will impact your hormones also. So you know the testosterone cream, this is not natural, even if it's a cream. Even if you're taking SARMs that you're mixing with apple juice, it doesn't make it more natural. You're taking whatever it is, it doesn't just stay at injectables, but it's everything else that can affect your hormones, affect your growth hormones, speed up your recovery. Yes, some people will take those peptides that speed up the recovery so much faster. Well, it's not natural anymore. You see those basketball players that get injured and then one day they pull their hamstring and the next day they're back running. Well, they did take something. It might not be a testosterone cycle, but something that is affecting their recovery, speeding it up, and in a way that is producing more growth hormone or whatever it is. I don't know exactly, but it's not the natural way of doing it. Yeah, it's beneficial, but then you can't claim natural. All right, I'm just saying. You want to claim natural, take protein, creatine, pre-workout, BCAAs, everything that you can buy at your supplement store. All right, nothing that will affect your hormones. Did I forget anything else? Well, if I did forget anything else, you guys leave it in the comment. Hopefully this video helped. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe. And you know, I make my videos to motivate people to stay natural. You can build a great physique naturally. You can become super strong naturally. You just gotta make sure that you're giving it time. All right, it's like investments. You don't invest in a stock and then the next day you want it to do 500%. Well, you give it time. It's about the time you spend doing that thing that will give you the exponential results. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Stay healthy, stay natural. I'll see you guys soon.